The Mewtwo King versus Mango, albeit, is a much more interesting debate. But let's quickly do Leffen versus Armada, and then we can fight to the death. Yeah, I really. No. This is the hot topic. Let's start with Mewtwo King Mango because this is more interesting what we're talking about. One is Axe by far. Axe is the best player in the world. If Axe didn't play Pikachu, he'd be the best player in the world. That's a fact. You can prove it by science. Trust me. All right, so Mango Mewtwo King. Let's start looking here. They both get bopped by Hungrybox. Both their wins, I want to say Mango's win's a little suspect. Mewtwo King's win over him was when Hungrybox was just playing like absolute garbage. Not that should take away, but I feel like that's something to keep in mind. Plup is an insta loss for Mewtwo King. Has a good record against Armada. Oh, what's Wheat up to? What are you doing, Wheat? He's just jumping around. He's sending some sort of code. I think he's trying to say, SaveAsUntitled sucks. No, okay, so looking just their head-to-head records versus the top 6. I'd say I'd probably say that Mango has a better head-to-head versus top 6 because this is if we look at the last 5, that's I think it's a 3-2 in Mewtwo King's favor. So like all of these are thanks Wheat. I think all these are winnable. So I think if when we're talking top 6, just this category, doesn't matter if it's anomaly, it happened. That's a bad argument. But I think and most people would agree that the better head-to-head of these two in the top 6 is Mango. Okay, let me update on chat. Oh, wow. Thanks for the bits, Miter Unlimited. You can call me whatever you want as long as you give me bits. Like, I'm fine with that. I think it's crazy. Summon 6 was weird. Yeah. Okay, so head-to-head, Mango, head-to-head in the top 6, Mango over Mewtwo King. Losses outside the top 6, Mango is getting washed by Zain. Hopefully he'll turn that around. Mewtwo King gets washed by Axe. Mewtwo King dropped a set in AMSA, but that's kind of bigger trends. I would say Mewtwo King doesn't lose to AMSA again anytime soon. Mewtwo King lost to Wizzrobe. So outside the top 6, what are Mango has an Army loss, a Zain loss, and a Flipsy loss, and a Bananas loss. Is it Banana? Yeah, Bananas loss. Whereas Mewtwo King has a Wizzrobe loss, AMSA loss, Axe loss, Lucky loss, Bananas loss. It's so weird to see a 1-1 all the way up here. How is Mango's better in top 6 exactly? Because they both get washed by Hungrybox, so they're even on that. Mango actually can beat Plup, so Mango wins on that. Mewtwo King is better against Armada, so Mewtwo King wins on that. About the same versus Leffen, and in the head-to-head they're about even. So having in a guaranteed, I think the way that's sorted out, it's like 1-1 and everything else tied. Having a person you're guaranteed to lose to, pretty sure that's a whole lot worse than like, I forget what was at the end of 2017, like a guaranteed loss against someone in the top 6. That's so. Oh, and Mewtwo King also lost to Rishi. You're right. Absent Page top 20. He's not gonna make it. He's gonna be like 22. Absent Pages is gonna be right outside the cusp. But if I remember correctly, they were. It's not great, but basically seeing where's Mewtwo King versus Plup. He had a winning rip against Plup, but I mean that has obviously changed. Axe Saltly 10th place. No, I'm not sure about that. Oh, it doesn't sound like a Mewtwo King win because if Mewtwo King basically at this point Mewtwo King runs in the Plup, Mewtwo King loses. Like that's the seeing from the results we have right now, if we see Mewtwo King run into Plup, he loses. Overall head-to-head is not better. Overall head-to-head is not a good judgment. Because we're going to see a lot of the time these top 6 players making it into top 8. And if there's one of those players where you run into, they're an instant loss, that's awful for you. If you just roll the die wrong, then you just lose. Like, your probability of winning goes out significantly. Mango's probably deserving the 4th highest seed right now. Seeding's a whole nother question, and that's a whole nother Pandora's box. But lately, Mango's been performing okay. But from my perspective, Mango has a better head-to-head. And also seeding depends on who else is there. Seeding's a whole bag of tricks. Okay. So losses-wise, both these dudes have... Oh, for anyone who's jumped in, this is these are the debates I'm focusing on for today. Maybe we'll get to these. These are also like roughly sorted and just kind of like eye test kind of things. There's no data behind this. But these are kind of what we're focusing on right now. Right now we're doing Mango versus Mewtwo King. Let's see. So, man, this is already getting feisty. I forget how heated I get about these debates. Also, thank you to the 20 people who are here. So, how like, let's go tournament performance before we start looking at worst losses, because I think I don't like, even though Wikipedia has more information, I'm so used to the SSBM wiki way it's pulled up that ranking season's sick. Ranking season's so fun. And then, well, I mean, it's ranking 2 weeks, and then it's ultimate. And then Melee content dies for like 4 months. I mean, I'll still be making it, but Melee content dies. So the biggest thing against Mewtwo King is, I mean, the biggest thing against Mango is he didn't win anything. But generally, he's been pretty consistent, barring his SmashCon performance. Like, without that, what was his, actually his Tafo stats updated? If Tafo stats is like decently updated, this will be so much easier to look at. But I mean, having Tafo stats updated is the hard work of Wheat. Give me that Wheat. That he doesn't really get compensated for. I mean, very minorly, but I mean, the site doesn't make any money. So, but Wheat does a whole lot of really hard work for the website. What am I thinking of? Mango. Oh, I'm thinking of MacD. Yeah, if we're talking about top 10 players, we start with MacD. How much of this is updated? Oh, it's pretty up to stuff. Is Summit in here? Yeah, there's no surprise Summit's in here. He had a great, besides losing to Bananas, if I remember correctly, he had a great Summit performance. 3rd. How can I use Tafo stats? If you're not able to sign in, just email Tafo. If you go on the Melee Stats Discord, there's like, if you Google like Tafo stats, or you search Tafo stats, like there's a full list of directions. Tafo talked about it. Just don't at Tafo in the Melee Stats Discord because he's too busy working hard. Anything I miss? It also depends how much you value tournament victories. Yeah, what was Mango's run here? Look at beating Axe. What's his recent record against Axe? He hasn't lost to Axe in a while, right? Yeah. Or at least this year. Beat Plup, Leffen. Well, traded sets with Leffen, lost the Hungry Box. That's a good tournament. Besides the loss to Bananas, that's a good tournament. It would have been nice if he had the chance. But let's look at everything else Mango's done this year. That's a good tournament. Losing the Plup Hungry Box, that's a good tournament. Losing the Zain, a little sus, but beating Plup as well is cool. Losing the Plup Armada, not bad. Losing the Plup Leffen, not bad. Mango Homecoming. Yeah, sorry guys, he did bad at the Mango and the Mango Homecoming, so I think Mango's clear 8th this year, behind MacD and Chillin' Dude. GTX, double eliminated my Hungry Box. Finally turned it around against Zain. Oh yeah, guys, he lost the glitch. That's a bad loss, guys. That's you can't be losing the glitch. There's the Flipsy loss. That's concerning. It's such a weird thing. Like, the Flipsy loss is interesting to think about because I think we talked about this on the podcast that I don't think it's a non-zero chance that Mango loses the Flipsy again, but like I think if they play 100 sets, Mango loses the Flipsy, like 100 tournament sets, not like 100 friendlies or something. If they play 100 sets, Mango loses the Flipsy like 3 or 4 times. Like I that for the grander scheme of things, the Flipsy loss matters, but not as much as people expect it to. I think it's just the general trend of, like, I'm scared of Mango playing against Ice Climbers players, which I could say the exact same thing about Mewtwo King. Like, if I see if I see Army or Bananas in either Mewtwo King or Mango's path, I'm scared. Not in the fan kind of way, like, oh, I want Mango to win, I want Mewtwo King to win. I'm just scared for their well-being. Leffen Green. What is the point of Leffen's just green box? Oh yeah, I think that this is from the summer rankings. They're still like regionals and majors are swapped. They just goofed it up, but I just it's something that's just second nature at this point. Like, yeah. So his non-top 6 demon is Mango. He better record against the top 6. He sucks against Ices. He doesn't suck. He's still not that great against Ices. Well, he kind of sucks against Ices. And I was gonna say another thing. His non-top 6 demon is Zain. Correct. Lucky loss can be written off because he had the broken controller. Well, not written off. That loss at Summit to Wizzrobe, that 3-0 sweep, that's concerning too. Like, I don't think. Well, that's a weird comparison because Mango just washes him because of the character matchup. But that's kind of concerning. And 0-2 against Axe. Oh man, yeah. Like the fact that Wizzrobe just washed him is weird. Like, was the Army set and the Banana set close against Mango? And the Banana set was also Game 5, right? Yeah. Game 4, the one before. But getting washed by Wizzrobe. I guess you can comparable. Actually, that would be more of a favor to Mewtwo King if we compare Wizzrobe to Zain, which I think that's a fair. They're two sets. There's two like matchups against each other. So in Super Nebulous, I'd say this is more against Mango than Mewtwo King if we're lining those up side to side. So they're top 10. Oh, and then, but Axe and Wizzrobe. No, I think together we're gonna do. Well, you can't write off. You can't say Mewtwo King's heart wasn't in it and just like, oh yeah, those results don't matter. That's not how this works. Like, I understand writing off Lucky's loss because he had a bad controller. Like, that's fair to an extent. But you can't be like, oh, his heart wasn't in it. These results shouldn't count. Mango's heart wasn't in it. Super Smash Con, so his loss to Flipsy doesn't matter. You can't. It's you gotta. So going back to Mango, slight edge and head-to-head. I'd say Mango a slight edge here in this like 7 to 10 range because being scared against two of the I hate that pops up. Being scared against two of those players, being scared to get the face off with Wizzrobe and Axe from Mewtwo King is what's their total records? 3-4 and then 1-3. I think it's tied or maybe slightly Mango favored with that. Yeah, Mango hasn't gotten worse. I'm not a fan of John's. Well, I live with a John, but he's like Jon. I'm a big fan of him. Also, I've been really good friends with a guy named John from high school. So I guess I am a fan of John's as a concept. I'm also a fan of John's because I'm a Philly boy, but Gotta John that John. As a Mewtwo King fan, Wizzy doesn't concern me. As a melee statistician, Wizzrobe concerns me for Mewtwo King. So then we're thinking, so head-to-head, Mango slight favor. Wizzrobe, the 7-10. I personally am more... When's the last time Mewtwo King... We looked at this before. I'm going to jump back to that. The last time Mewtwo King beat Axe. Okay. Oh, 27 viewers. Hell yeah. Let's do it, brother. Oh, there's already a clip. What did someone clip? What did I say? Oh, wait, no. I was looking in the wrong category before. Mewtwo King has lost his last 5 sets against Axe. That is concerning. What's his Wizzrobe record across? Okay, so it's just back and forth. I give Mango that favor of the head-to-head because Axe, Mango can beat Wizzrobe. Mango can beat Zain, but I don't think Mewtwo King is beating Axe. The stats say Axe is more concerning. So I think in that 7-10 range, Mango slight favor again. Bad losses. So what was the list again for Mewtwo King? Oh yeah, let's look at Mewtwo King's year, because we went over Mango's. I can duplicate this and let's see. Let's look at Jason Zimmerman from Cinnamonson, New Jersey. It's like a 20-minute drive from my house. What do you got, Jason? Last 5 sets. I just like a last 5 sets is like a, because you can't be even the last 5 sets. That's why I like that as a good metric. And only considering, if we only consider the last 2 sets, then Mewtwo King still hasn't beaten Axton very well. Yeah, if we're going like that down the line, this head-to-head's even, this head-to-head's even. Mewtwo King doesn't win that, so then that would be more in Mango's favor if we're just doing the last 2. Oh yeah, Mewtwo King at Summit. He's not in the top. He finished 9th. Eey. Lost to Axe, Wizzrobe, and Bananas. Not a great tournament. Who'd he beat? Amsa KJH. Yeah, it's good that he's kind of holding it down against KJH. Wow, Mewtwo King looks really different. Lost to Armada, Rishi. Rishi losses is sus. Lucky loss, we can write that off a little bit. Broken controller. That's where he lost to... Oh, no, that's the one he won over Ryan Ford and the worst player in the world. Was in the Wizzrobe Hungry Box another loss? Oh, that's for the Pichu loss. The God-forsaken Pichu loss. Amazing set. A shame he didn't win. I think if Mewtwo King wins SmashCon, then this isn't a question. He's above Mango. But he did not. So, alas, beating Hungry Box and taking a set off Armada is pretty sick. Losing the Plup is kind of par for the course for him. Armada Hungry Box while beating Mango, like that's a good tournament. Axe Plup, 2 demons take him out. Oh, that was that weird set with the Jigglypuff. Oh, Flipsy is 0? Maybe Flipsy is 0. Yeah, Flipsy is one of the best players in the world. No, Bananas is the best player in the world, guys. Oh man, if Bananas would have beat Leffen, it was over. Yeah, no, he had a great showing at Super Smash Con. I'm not underrating him because he didn't win. I'm just saying, like, if he won, he'd probably, like, I don't think people would think about this as much. Winning doesn't matter. I'm just saying, never mind. But I think that extra win over Armada, having 2 big tournaments, I think that would probably give him the go-ahead for most people. I'm not sure that, or there's no reason to talk about that hypothetical universe more in depth, but I think that would give him the go-ahead in that hypothetical universe that doesn't exist. I really think I'm going to put Mango over Mewtwo King. I really think I'm going to put Mango over Mewtwo King. What's the question again? Because, like, I always go back, always check it. Tournament is held every weekend during the ranking period. All players attend every event. I think Mango performs better. But Mewtwo King's book will perform better. But I think, yeah, I blast. That's, like, if we're talking, but it's important because we're not talking about right now. There's a lot to parse with. Mango's without a doubt better than Mewtwo King right now, in my opinion, because when we're talking about the top 100, because top 100 is talking about the performance based on someone, what we would expect their performance to be based on the results. So their current existence, their current level of play is not really what's being asked, and also that would be focusing on right now as well. Yeah, I think that's only really one. I think it's really close, but I think Mango is better. I would at a tournament every weekend, I would expect Mango to outplace Mewtwo King. I think he's not that placing is the best metric to look at. Like, placing is, like, just placing, like, going to one of these pages is objectively a bad metric. Oh, man, yeah, he got 17th at House of Pain 19. Come on, guys. I'll talk about, I don't want to talk about Summit 6 for another 4 hours. Like, Mewtwo King got a really good bracket. Not that I want to write off Mewtwo King's performance. Winning Summit is writing it off, but he really, because if he ran into Plup, he would have ran into Axe, he would have maybe, did he run into Wizzrobe? I forget. But no, we're not going down that rabbit hole. Pi2 King, his Pichu. Okay, what are we talking about, guys? Let me catch it. Is that just a Flipsy loss in your book? Oh yeah, no, that his 65th, because he DQ'd the second match. That's just, that tournament was, he just lost Flipsy loss. Zain, Leffen, Armada ×2. Yeah, that's a really good bracket for Mewtwo King. If Armada and Leffen, you're not a bad player. No, I'm not saying Mewtwo King's a bad player. I'm just saying if his bracket would have instead been like Plup, it would have been Axe, Plup, Hungrybox. He's not winning Summit. Not that it's a tough balance, but yeah. Everyone can get lucky brackets. Sorry, I missed a couple things in chat. Lucky and Hugs are top 20. Hugs is interesting. I really have to a list of all potential candidates. There's not like an official ballot thing out yet, because I'm just trying to get ahead of it, because Ultimate's just going to drown everything. And I think we can assume all of these people. The only one who like maybe would not be on here is Crush, but Crush is probably going to make it because this is heavy first attempt. Good bracket for Mango is just one without Hungrybox in. Yeah, I think when it comes down to it, I think most people would probably say, given the question, that Mango is going to perform better. Okay, I think we spent a good like 20 minutes on that debate. Got a little heated. I think the next one I want to take a look at, which we were going to start out, but it got a little heated. We're going to talk about Leffen Armada. Also, these little things are not in any particular order. Mango versus Mewtwo King. Try Mango versus Zain. Isn't Dr. Battle? Isn't that Mewtwo King's like editor? Or he's like his coach. Wait. We need to. There's some shade. Gave up comparing them halfway through. Okay, Fables. Oh no. Okay, so because he Mewtwo King's coach. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I read that the wrong way. Okay. He's not throwing his boy under the bus. All right. Philosophy on ranking Armada due to inactivity. I think players should be rewarded for attending events. That's why I think a lot of the times throughout the year that I still kept Hungrybox number one while other people took him away. I think a lot of my reasoning behind that, because I think attending events and like consistently doing good is like good. Like I think if it's kind of a dangerous rabbit hole, and it's not really. I don't think anyone's gonna be like I think there's a speed round question, or people are talking about like this guy comes to out of nowhere, this unranked player comes to Genesis 6, beats all of the top 6 and wins the tournament, and then attends nothing for the rest of the year. Where do you rank him? Like that's like a melee Oh, I fucked up my hair. Like a melee philosophical question is interesting. That you can laugh it off. It's just you being lazy. Okay, Beyond Fables. I looked at the debate. Like, I think it's fair to rank Mewtwo King over Mango. Yeah, like Doc Reverb. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, like you can whatchamacallit. You can rank Mewtwo King over Mango. That's totally fine. I'm just giving you my reasoning on why I think it. Absent Page is not top 20. Absent Page is not going to make it. He's going to be right outside. Actually, there should be like probably a big jump between those. Yeah. Now, your opinions are totally valid, Beyond Fables. I just disagree. I gave my reasoning and went through the stats and said why I thought Mango was better than Mewtwo King. And you are totally fine to think your way. I just disagree with you. Now let's talk about Leffen versus Armada. Fair enough. Okay. Leffen versus Armada. Why Lod? That's also that's kind of like an asterisk. These are all like very. I don't want to leave that because I feel like someone will see that and I'll give it down the line. Do you think it's reasonable to put Armada at number 1 now? I think that's really. I think that's exactly kind of that rabbit hole that I really don't want to go down. That like, if Leffen were to just work really hard, and I guess he still would be good. Yeah, it's a weird rabbit hole to go down when you give an inactive, a retired, really inactive player the number 1 spot, because then like what was Hungrybox supposed to do? If Hungrybox could have just attended like 20 less tournaments and tried and like grinded harder for them and probably won. So much time 100 players the rank. All right, Lod. Yeah, but Lod's another interesting case because of like his inactivity going back to school. Like that's an interesting one. That's in a debate for another stream probably. I'm just trying to get these Johns done. These guys, these guys that's also a Philly thing. Damn it. All right, let's look at Armada and Leffen, and their head-to-heads for the year. All right, so Armada is the only person. Well, is there anyone with like one of those weird niche? Yeah, I didn't think so. Winning records. Is that against Orlando, man? Yeah. That doesn't count. Chillin' Dude's top 100. Armada has. Let's see. So against Hungrybox, Armada obviously is the head-to-head, literally tied against Plup. In the head-to-head, Leffen has the favorite, so it's 1-1. Well, 1-1-1. And then versus Mewtwo, they're both tied. I think I'd give Armada in the head-to-heads the go-ahead here. Oh, losing let's say it's 1. Yeah, I'd probably give Armada the go-ahead, like slight go-ahead there, because having a winning record on Hungrybox is super cool. Is Bobby Big Balls top 100? It's gonna be close. Yeah, Bobby, I have like no idea off the top of my head what Robert Large Testicles results are. Zamu's probably top 100. Yeah, Bobby might get the extra push because people know who he is. Like in that like 80 to 100 range, that's like really important. Like I think Magi is going to be like 75, 80. I don't know Magi's results off the top of my head. Like I think Magi should probably be top 100. Curb's probably not. As cool as the Game & Watch man himself is, I don't think he's going to make it. There's just a lot of yeah. Okay. Okay, back Leffen Armada. I'm getting too caught up in staring at chat. Oh wow, we got 38 people. Hell yeah. I'm still concerned what that one clip is. What did I say? Magi, they're like really good. But I don't know if the results reflect it. Yeah, like I'm gonna. I actually take back Magi for 75th. Take back. I didn't say that. Magi is a. Oh, where are they from? They're a Marth player, a Falco? Magi? Am I being dumb? I feel like I'm just blanking. Number 1 in Louisiana. Was it Magi who beat Falco? How did I forget that they played Falco? I'm dumb. Why did I think they played Marth? Because I'm getting them confused with Stockholm Syndrome. Who beat Luna in one of the saddest sets. Damn. Hey, Califin, what's up? Okay. Leffen versus Armada. We already talked about head-to-head. Worst losses. Armada lost to Swedish, but that's never, like, almost never happening again. Leffen lost to Wizzrobe. And Axe, he dropped the set of Flatiron. I don't think that counts. Stockholm. Well, I mean, I actually Lovage last year just got that for, Lovage got that for part legacy. But worst losses, Armada and Leffen are pretty. I'd say Leffen has the Cameron Springs. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. What was I saying? Leffen probably in worst losses. Dropping one set. Okay, yeah, and then he did come back and win that. So I think we could call their non-top 6 losses. Like, also he came back and won that. Like, I don't write off losses completely when like someone loses a set and then immediately comes back to the same tournament and beats them. But I think that takes away a little bit. Lemonade 9, thank you for the follow. Yeah. But I think I guess it comes down to like I don't want to put it on placings. Placings and attendance, I guess they kind of clump together because I think Leffen Armada consistency, head-to-head records-wise, they're pretty comparable. Worst losses-wise, pretty comparable. Like, so let's just kind of tour through the year again of the Evo Champ, and then the Tafel Stats layout always confuses me. I have to get back into this. We'll look at Big Left first. Like right up now, if like it was just those two things I was comparing, and it kind of those are two of the most important things, like best wins, worst losses, like peaks and heights. My heart says Leffen just for his increased activity. How many tournaments did they both attend? What's their activity compared to each other? Because Leffen's got 5th twice this year, whereas Armada, let's see. So how many tournaments? We've got... Oh, but he got 13th of the Mango guys. Oh, wait. Why does this... He also... Am I being dumb? Oh, or is this wrong? Or did him and Mango both DQ at 65th? Am I losing my brain for a second? It's weighing a winning record on HBox versus winning a head-to-head. Leffen DQ. Okay, I was just really good. I was like, am I still on the Mango page? Like, did something get messed up here? Oh, yeah. Well, Leffen's always sick. They both DQ'd. Okay. Love these. Yeah, thanks, Skittles. Appreciate it, homie. I say homie too much. Homie's my new dope. I say dope way too much. Okay, but attendance. How many tournaments did each of these boys attend? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does Bam really? Okay, let's talk real tournaments. 1, 2, 3. Bam doesn't count because apparently I hate Australia. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So like 8. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I forgot how many I counted for. So 12. Armada had like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 12. And so Leffen's been a bit more active. Yeah. Crunch can be 9. Crunch can be 0 for letting H-Fox win. Yeah, I mean it's like Duck Hunt Dog, or like the real number one is the combo. They're a team. It's double. This is actually, sorry guys, I've been fooling you the entire time. This is actually a doubles 2018 rank. Sorry guys, I should have let you know. This entire time we were actually doing a double stream. Sorry guys. I didn't mean to deceive you. All right, let's do that. Let's get rid of that. All right. So Leffen's been more active, so I want to Cosine, I believe. Cosine SSBM. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, homie. So anyone here? That was that sick. Oh, I know nothing about doubles, fables, and I low-key just this is between you and me and how many people? Oh, I guess the VOD's going up. So, oh wow, there's 47 people here. Just a very low thing between me and 47 people. I don't really like doubles. There's too much going on. Like, I don't hate doubles. Like, I'd rather watch doubles than Smash 4. Actually, I don't know. Oh shit! Don't clip that. No! Don't clip that. I never said anything. Yeah, but I really don't like doubles. Like low key, like high key. I really don't. Oh god, those gotta be the reacts for the Smash 4. XD Snivy, thanks for the follow. I don't think, maybe I if we're talking about like Smash 4 Grand Finals without Bayonetta, maybe I'd want to watch it. Nah, I'd probably rather watch doubles. That's a lie. I don't like doubles that much. Yeah, Blast, you're right. Crunch got 65th at 3 majors, so he's at least 65th or better on the top 100. That's exactly how it works. I hate people who are just like, oh, Ice got 3rd place at the Big House 6th? Is that the most fraudulent results ever? Am I thinking about the Big House? Ice, the big cube. What is... I've made a mistake. Doubles is better than singles. That is a hot take and a wrong opinion. That is just... Let me just like check the sheet. The double placing sheet, and then I think this is probably this is the objective truth on that you are wrong, that doubles is not better. Go over my biggest argument for Mango over Mewtwo King. I don't want to rehash this again because knives are going to fly. But boils down to, I think if the people attended a tournament every weekend, I'd expect Mango to go further because Mango to consistently place better because there's a whole lot less people that are just dead ends for Mango in a bracket as opposed to Mewtwo King, or less dead ends. Yeah, less dead ends. Mango's a lot of 50-50s. Doubles produces some of the greatest type moments. Okay. We're not doing this again. We're done. Hot take: ninth and first is way better than third and third. Placing doesn't matter. Who you beat to get there matters more. Edwin Budding. Oh, he's a mod in here. I can't ban him. Oh, we're not even friends on Twitch. I don't even know what that does. Edwin the homie. Play doubles for that money. Yeah, I'm not a big doubles guy. Doubles isn't really my doesn't go against what I said. Yeah, no, Joey. That's a reduction of a reduction. I got you. So what do you guys think in the chat, Leffen or Armada? Because I feel Leffen over Armada, but Armada's probably a better player. This is hard. Oh God. They're both really consistent. Leffen's had an amazingly consistent year. He got 5th twice and then didn't finish lower than 3rd. He won King of Nordic, guys. He got first and he won doubles with Beat, guys. Yeah, he's the king of Evo and the king of Nordic. Like, how can you debate against that? Like, Armada went all the way to Australia and couldn't even win doubles with the legendary Dread Tech. Come on, guys. Oh God. Well, Wizzrobe is Leffen's only serious loss outside the top 6. Well, isn't the same could be said for Swedish? For going back to head-to-heads, Armada has like a very slight favor because winning record against HBox, so there's a win for Armada. Same against Plup, so there's a tie. Head-to-head, Leffen has the favor. Tied against Mewtwo King. I guess Armada has this. Armada probably has the favor over Mango. Is this an Armada? Oh, this is tough. Armada clowned the #1 in the world and only had a bad record against Leffen and 1 loss to Swedish. Why? I think this Mewtwo King. That's not a bad record. It's an even record. Why do people get someone ban Edwin? Oh, I want to compare Zain and Rek. Okay, someone especially ban Leffen. Ban Leffen. Well, they already did that a couple of years ago. But ban Edwin. Even though I think he's the only mod in the chat. Oh, Axe beat Leffen. You're right, Pikapow. Oh, yeah, I'm the only other mod. Damn it. No one can ban him. Yeah, I think my heart of heart wants to punish Armada for inactivity and retiring because I'm mad he left, but I think that's probably the better banning. I don't even think you can ban yourself, but I think they're so close. Like they're gonna be like when we do the actual like points and stuff, they're gonna be like right next to each other, as are these two. Top 10 is the only part of the ranking. I think people care about like top 20 and top 50 like super matters for sponsorships and stuff. Actually, probably like 11 to 30 matters a lot. Definitely. Yeah, like that loss to Axe doesn't bother me harder. Armada retired. The left Armada head-to-head, I think left has like a 5-2, 6-2. Yeah, it's strong. Strong Leffen favored. Yeah, only having one losing record versus only having one losing record. It's so close. It's honestly so close. Like I wonder. That's a better question. How do you guys think it's going to shake out for the ballot? Because it's so hard to tell what people. Because like they can go either way. And usually I try to think of some like big other thing that people aren't going to think about as much to cause this. Like, well, are people going to... I think people will give Armada 2. Yeah, I think Armada, now that I think about it, Armada will get 2. Oh, Battle KOF and Trevor Blades, thank you for the follow. I think people will be like, Armada's retiring, never playing Melee again. So they'll give him like the send off too. Like, and not that, like that's the reason I put Armada 2. I'm just thinking Ballot, big brain, like where the, I guess it'd be the bottom of the big brain, that like this is the psychological reason that the Balloteers will put Armada second. Not that like that's the only reason. And also I should save this file before I forget about it. Where's my Excel folder? No, I don't want to go in my documents. No, put it in my duck game folder. There we go. I'm just peeking through there. A look inside of all my garbage file. Where's my Excel thing? Don't I have one that's just Excel sheets? Where's my anti-Chudette thing isn't saved in here. The meme 20 rank. When he doesn't save his untitled. Fuck. Yeah, there's a VVV folder. I still never beat it. The only time I still gotta beat it. Oh yeah, guys, we're talking about Zain Wizzrobe right now. These are the 2 debates we have left. How much time is this going? Melts, thanks for the follow. Zain has to be 7th. Yeah, VVV is a masterpiece. Most here's. Who's welcome in this chat? Mango, yeah, yeah. Everyone, like, I might be kind of roasting on you, coming at you beyond fables. Like, I respect your opinion. Like, and anyone else who disagrees, if anyone else, well, if you think Hungrybox isn't number 1, then you can't. You're banned from the chat. Let me let's see those HBox W's, boys. Let's see those HBox W's. Who we banning today? No, I'm not gonna ban anyone for being an HBox fan. That's totally fine. You can root for whoever you want. Oh. All right, ban Sika. Don't ban Sika. No. I forgot I have this power. All right, Zain. No, don't ban Sika. Sika's fine. Sika's great. Armada over Leffen. I need to have like a little note next to both these. Like, these could easily go either way. Is it bad I enjoy watching Bananas play? Yeah, no, Bananas is sick. Supporting HBox and Left. Yeah, ban the whole chat. I have there's too many guys here. Like, this list is too long. Oh, you need to be banned. Especially this guy. We don't like this guy. Or this guy. I really don't like that guy. Oh, why don't I have can you have another capital? Okay, that's why there's no capital. I was about to say, I usually capitalize my A and my U. Chat gets banned. Yeah, subbing the peoples for chumps. Unless you have Amazon Prime. Well, I guess you could just keep on making free student Amazon Prime accounts. That's a lot of work. It's a pain in the ass. Would you ever do a top 50 ranking? Give me, wait. Give me 1 second. Let me find this. Oh, let me just open my EP folder. Oh, you guys want to see something sick? Look at this. Look at this. This is probably going to be my album cover. Look at this. Look at me. Oh wait, that's probably off the screen. Look at that's sick. Oh god, where'd it go? That's sick. I'm happy with that. Okay. But yeah, I did a top 100 ranking last year. I had a ballot. Like, I've done that. This joke's gone too far. But yeah, I've done. Would I ever do a top 50? I've done a top 50. I've done a top 100. I've done. Well, this will be my second top 100 ranking. Like, everyone's getting ranked, baby. Everyone is here. Put Zuppy on the top 100. I'm a little suspicious from SSBM. Oh, that's actually SSBM Zuppy. So he's trying the BMs. That makes sense. I got it. Is Bobby Big Balls getting ranked? Maybe. Like, Bobby is like I mean, like, this area of the rankings is kind of just like a crapshoot. Like anyone could do it. Oh yeah, I forget what I said to Sika. Besides that, he's banned. Who's fighting who? yeah, the last 2 bouts. Oh yeah, rip Eichel, man. Oh yeah, that's so weird. You guys don't get off from class today, unless you're like not in the greatest country in the world. Well, the U.S. kind of sucks. Low-key, where does the U.S. rank in the? Let's do a country top 100. U.S. Is at bottom. Oh yeah, I should probably. I really want to make a badge eye video, but it's like there's no time because it's like 2 weeks of ranking stuff and then the bout's not scheduled. Sorry, I'm jumping back and forth. Bout's not like out yet, or like the oh jeez, what qualifies someone for the bout isn't complete just yet. UN Development Index. Oh yeah, you're right. That is kind of like a top 100 ballot for the world. But there's no time to make a match eye video. I've been wanting to make a match eye video for a very long time. But I haven't really. It just hasn't really fit into the schedule. But there's no time because it's these 2 weeks of rankings and then it's Ultimate and everyone's dead. I think our Armada is 5-1 on HBox. Oh yeah, and for any of you people, this is also the work of Wheat. Wheat does Hybrid. Zane's worst loss is Hybrid this week. If you guys ever want to look at this sheet is super dope. Wheat puts a whole lot of work into it, and he deserves it. So you never have to ask me about that. There's no more Hybrid and Smuckers. Yeah, Smuckers double eliminated him at Gang, the tournament I was at. My sick performance at the Gang. Let me. Yeah, can I let's find SaveAsUntitled at the Gang. Here we go. Oh yeah, Zain definitely has a I was gonna say Game & Watch problem. Oh, there we go. There they are. I had a great run at the Gang, guys. Save should save Melee? Nah. I can't save Melee. Melee can't be saved. I can edit. Can I? No, I can't edit the match. Well, Sun2 did really good. How did Muggs do? Hopefully Muggs didn't go 1-2. He went 2-2. Okay, cool. Yeah, Are all my results in here? How can I get to... Can I get to my profile? I don't want to accidentally sew... Okay, there we go. Just under the SaveAsUntitled. I think I won. I want to set here. And I lost to Dawson. Dawson's sick. Wait, where's the bracket? Let me. I need to show my 1 win. Yeah, 1-2, baby. I got 2 puffs. Actually, no, the Abel was a Marth player, but I got really good Philly puff. I got Philly puff that I was able to beat, so they can't be that good. And then I got Abel, who I almost beat him. I won game 1. Ah man, my best placing. What's my best placing of all time? 9th. I got the same placing as that Mewtwo King got at Summit, so I'm basically as good as Mewtwo King. Marth beats Falcon. Oh god, matchup spreads is we're not talking matchup spreads. We're not talking tier lists. We're talking Zain versus Wizzrobe. So biggest claim to fame for Zain is he won Shine, and that's really dope. And not only did he win Shine, he beat Hungrybox, and Hungrybox is good. But Wizzrobe also won an event over Hungrybox. And Hungrybox is good. Save is 6th in the world? Yeah, you got me. Matchup looks like hell for both sides. Having a winning record on Mango is pretty sick. So, versus the top 6. Okay. They're both comparable against Hungrybox. I mean, I'd say Zain slight favored in the head-to-head versus Hungrybox because I could see both them beating them, but I'd bet on Zain over Hungrybox more than I bet on Wizzrobe. But I mean, they both still have the capability. Zain having a win over Plup is really sick. Wizzrobe having a win on Leffen is good, but the fact that he ran it back and destroyed him is not as promising. But I guess the same could be said about Zain's win. Wizzrobe being able to beat Mutaking is pretty sick, and Zain having a winning record on Mango is dope. Oh, so head-to-head against the top, I'd give Zain... I'd give Zain like the slight favorite if we're just considering head-to-head. I think Zain has the better head-to-head versus that. Yeah, Wizzrobe's like 0 and like 11 or something against Mango. Yeah. Okay, and Zain. So this range is kind of important. Zain loses to Pikachu. Well, he loses to Axe. We don't have to say Pikachu. Loses to S2J. Has Wizzrobe had any like super bad losses he dropped a set to he dropped to West Balls, and West Balls hasn't gotten worse, so that's pretty bad. He dropped to Cobalt. Yeah, didn't he drop a set to someone weird at... No, that was Axe and Amzo who both lost weird sets at Evo. Is there any... Yeah. Zain has no brick wall in this way. He can theoretically beat... Kells, that's who I was thinking of. That like, local, he lost to Kells. But then he came back and won that tournament, like, double eliminating him in Grand Finals, if I remember correctly. I don't remember the name of the tournament. Got timed out by Mango. Mango's a mod in Ginger's stream? Oh, yeah, Fire. I think all the Mailer Stats boys are mods here. Yeah, Kells. All right. Oh, well, Fire Puff, you're not a mod anymore. You're banned. Let's see. So Zain has the hybrid loss. Wizzrobe has a Kells loss. Oh, thanks, Joey. Let me copy this over. Put it in more... You the homie, Joey. I mean, I'm going to have to do all this research anyway when I make the video that people give me shit for. Oh, yeah. The album write-up. Yeah, this is the real doc we need to be looking at. The sickest album dropping soon to a theater near you. The file's not going to load, yeah. It's got all the other cool pictures. Got like that one and that one. Actually, that one kind of sucks. And that one kind of sucks too. That one's super angsty. That's all the pictures that are in there. Let me paste this in here. Oh yeah, Zain being 9-0 on SFAT. That's so funny. That record's... Oh, it's 10-0 now? Oh, man. The only thing better, and I know so many people know about this, but just going to look at it, especially in light of events, always going to do this makes me so happy. Let's see. Where is he? Let's find Crush. And let's go. Let's keep scrolling. Where is it? There. Oh, that gets me every time. 485. Oh. Get so washed. Oh, you suck, Mafia. All right, we're done here. That every time that gets me the laugh. Gets so fucked, Mafia. Okay, we're good here. Let's go back to this. Cobalt's known for being good at the Falcon matchup, right? Let's see how many. This Falcon, Marth Ditto. SFAT has 7 people he can't beat now. You separate all the Falcons out. We'll give a little. Hey, here's a problem matchup. Wizzrobe has entered a lot less too. Let me look at the attendance. Just kind of general idea. I assume Wizzrobe's attended less than Zain. Oh, it's so weird how good Zain is now, and how like you go to like you're expecting like a page like Wizzrobe where you have to scroll for like hours. Like it's so weird how quickly Zain got good. That's a pretty small attendance. What's Zain got? Just kind of eyeballing it, not counting. Like Zain's got probably like 10 more tournaments. Yeah, so that's always Celine Dion. Why am I getting ads for Celine Dion? But that's important to remember because you can't just like look at these drones. Not that these drones aren't super important. Who wins? Who's number 7, Wizzrobe or Zain? Nope, it is Hbox actually, guys. Yeah, when he lost to Hybrid, he tore through losers. Yeah, Hungerbox only won like 2 tournaments this year, guys. Wake up. Zain probably won so many more caves than that. Probably playing Fox as well. Orlando Man hasn't won any locals, so Orlando Man. That's a dope secondary. Like when Hungerbox doesn't go as mains, he plays as Orlando Man. That's a dope tag. It's not fair that he has 2 dope tags. So Wizzrobe isn't as fat. Yeah. Let me look at head-to-heads. Kind of scroll down. Kind of the red Axe, the red S2J. Lod. That's they play so much. That's a winning record against Lod. That's you don't count those losses. Well, I mean you count those losses, but for locals you're looking at trends. Losing twice to Captain Smuckers, concerning like yeah that's a little bit closer, but that's a winning record over Junebug. See, I think Wizzrobe gets it. I think Wizzrobe gets it. Slightly. Because these guys both... It'd be so much easier if Optic Arena or Shine didn't happen. Axe doesn't count. That's not how that works. Yeah. I want to see Zain versus Hamza. Yeah, Zain only has losses in... Oh, I guess he beat Wizzrobe one time. Yeah, that trend is pretty... The head-to-head is pretty good, too. Yeah, I think I'd give the Wizzrobe. Oh, well then, the winning record against Mango... It's so close. These two are so close. Okay, so if these guys enter 100 tournaments, or a tournament every weekend... Actually being able to demonstrate. Yeah, winning Shine's really dope. Oh, man. Oh, God. So, if these guys both enter 50 tournaments, who places higher? If their performances for the whole... Right now, those two enter a tournament, Zain performs better. Like, right now, Zain's going to perform better than Wizzrobe at a tournament. Or I believe in Zain to perform better than Wizzrobe at a tournament. But from their performances for the year, has Wizzrobe really been... I don't think either of them have really been consistent. Both of them... Zain has a lot of losses here, too. But Wizzrobe also has a lot of losses littered throughout. Zain's been less consistent. I think that's fair to say. There's a lot of 1s and 2s. Neither have been that consistent. Wizzrobe probably have been slightly more consistent. If it was just a fourth quarter ranking, I think Zain takes it. Or second half of the year ranking, Zain takes it. But from their performances throughout the entire year, but that's such a weird thing to think about because that's not who Zain is right now. No, Zain shouldn't be over Mango. Zain nor Wizzrobe should be over Mango. That I don't think that should happen. Mango's been super consistent, relatively. Like Mango's still a really good player. And Zain shouldn't be over Mewtwo King either. Mewtwo King's been consistent, relatively. Yeah, like there's the top 6 barrier still hasn't been broken. This is painful to. Like, these guys are gonna be. I don't know who's gonna. Actually, Zain will probably win on the final ballot. I'm almost certain that Zain will be 7. But who? Yeah, but probably the top 6 will be broken next year, because Mewtwo King's gonna be half-ass in it because of Ultimate. Think of it this way. Okay, Joey, what you got? Wizzy would trade his year for Zayn's year? I don't know, because like Wizzrobe had his time working his way up to the top 100. Like, this was Zayn's like, yeah, I'm seriously this good year. Like, I think if Wizzrobe and Zayn swapped years, everyone would be like, yeah, that's kind of what we expect from Wizzrobe. And they'd still be like, wow, Zayn had a fantastic year. I mean, the Shine win is huge, like, for, like, conceptually saying how good of a year someone had. But I think Zayn, people still respond to Zayn the exact same way with Wizzrobe's year. Does Legacy come into play? I try not to put in Legacy, but sometimes it can kind of leak through. Man. It's just 2 names. How close are these boys? You know what? They tend to 100 at tournaments. Wizzrobe is gonna lose early. Zayn's also gonna lose early sometimes. There have been a small list of people who have won majors in Melee. And these guys are they're gonna be like a 1/10 of a point off for me. But Zayn takes it. Winning Shine is it's not just winning Shine, but winning a major is so huge. I'm going to have a migraine if I'm asked what. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a stroke if we talk about Mango versus Mewtwo King one more time. Like, that's why these debates are so hard. Like, I don't know how I'm going to talk about this in the video, because I'm just like, they're so good. It's so hard to even like begin. Well, not these two. It's so hard to begin to explain why people are there. How far are we going today? Probably just this next debate, depending on how long that takes. Because it starts getting this. It's gonna. If I have a migraine now, Mewtwo King Summit win is not huge. Okay, no, we're not doing Mewtwo King Mango again. We're not doing this again. All right, let's talk. Okay, before I start debating these 3, is there any of these 3 you think just does not deserve to be a part of this debate, and or anyone you think should also be in this debate? SFAT shouldn't be in the debate? Let's say how bad it actually... It's pretty bad. So we're looking at... who's the third guy? S2J? I think Axis might be 10th. Yeah, I think this might be a whole lot easier than I thought. I think Axis might be 10th. Having Leffen win 2 Mewtwo King winning record on a top 6 player. Winning record on a top 5 player, I should say. Axe had a weak middle of the year, dropped some bad sets. Yeah, I think Axe is 10. Axe is good. I don't think this is any question, boys. I think that's really simple. Yeah, no. I think that's pretty straightforward for me. Axe had like a bad middle of the year and he was pretty inactive, but I think Axe at Summit. Let me double check how he did at Summit. But like Axe is good. Asvat does have way too many walls now. His record against Zain is sad. Yeah, he got a shiz win. He's really good, guys. Yeah, beating Zain, Mewtwo King, losing the Leffen, Mango. And so that kind of sucked. Hugo's still top 14? Probably not. Hugo's fallen off. Hugo was super hot at the beginning of the year. And then kind of fell off. Yeah, so I guess we're going to do a little bit more than that today. Still need a rank 0 player. But we're gonna sort of save that. We're gonna hide that. And I don't think SFAT's here. SFAT's probably 11? Is there anyone else that you guys think should fight S2J for 11th? Trying to think. Crush doesn't get it. S2J is good. Hyde is untitled. You think SFAT? Oh yeah, let's talk about SFAT versus S2J. It'll probably give us a better, from who's ever lower, it'll give us a better kind of jumping off point to see where we go from that. Pew Pew is really good. Pew Pew, I had Pew Pew over SFAT for the melee stats rankings. Can I pull that up? Where is, let's see if I can find it. Is this it? That's not it, evidently. Where is my fourth quarter rankings? Some rank, more stats, summit stuff. Link for the spreadsheet one more time. Yeah, give me a second. Oh, third quarter rankings. That's probably this. Yeah, this is my melee stats ballot. Yeah, I had Pew Pew right over SFAT. Well, I guess because it was just the third quarter, I think Pew Pew was just better. SFAT had like nothing positive in the third quarter. Guy from Whiplash. I mean, I do play drums. Have been playing drums all my life. Well, most of my life. Yeah. West Pulse just baited. Yeah, that was for the melee stats. Oh yeah, and that was for the video. That was different. Oh yeah, Banana's results are super sporadic. It's hard to rank him. That's Icy's in general. Bananas has no walls. There's Peach players. Bananas probably lost to what Edwin was saying on the he lost to like SDJ or something. Like he's an Icy's player. He could lose to anyone. That's how Icy's work. HBox, also a good example of players who could beat him. Leffen can beat him. Plup would probably, in the rematch, I think Plup beats him. I don't know about these. I don't know about those three. He probably beats them. He probably beats them. He probably beats them. He's got a weird Surfero. Yeah, Surfero as well. Yeah, these two is an interesting debate. Probably Army. Yeah, no, like Bananas is going to be ranked. Bananas and Army are both going to be ranked high, but Peach players like Mewtwo King. It's too soon, man. People are gonna go back and watch that set for years. Oh God, that was gross. That was an absolutely disgusting set. Ices don't lose to Kalamazoo though. Well, I mean Army does. That's probably the joke you were making, but. That was a dope set. The dunk into wobble on that set was so sick. You can't count Game 5 losses? No, you can because they lost the set. It doesn't matter if you go Game 5. Like if actually that's a different kind of argument. A loss is a loss. Yeah. There's no such thing as a half loss. A loss is a loss. You can't have 0.5 of a loss. I guess you could have half the comic, but... Okay, we were talking about S2J SFAT. This is what happens every time I do a ranking stream. It's like, let's talk about this, and then someone says something in chat, and I get set off, and we go somewhere. So, all right. Anyone else? You guys? I guess this is 11 and 12 now. It does speak to their skill, though. I do agree. Mustard. A win matters the most, but a win is what matters in the end, but it does. If you're able to take someone to Game 5 consistently, that's pretty sick. If we build up speed for 12 hours, maybe we could see PPMD ranked 1. That's a sad react. I want to hit it with that. That's sad. S2J versus SFAT. Let's do it, boys. For the entire year. Okay, from the beginning, just my conceptions of those two as a player, if I had to rank the two, who do I think does better at a tournament? Right now, I don't know. Like, I don't, there's no, like, soul read I have on either of them. Like, I like when it was SFAT, Axe, S2J, like, when I think of those three to tournament, I'm just like, Axe is going to do better. But with these two, there's no, especially with how SFAT's, like, slump recently, like, there's neither of them, I'm just like, yeah. Well, if SFAT runs into 2 puffs, or Zain in a puff, it's over. So, first the top 6, neither have wins, so there's no winning head there. 7 to 10, having Amsa wins was what helped him a lot in the beginning of the year. That's surprising he has such a negative record against SFAT. So 7 to 10, That's 2 in a row for the first time in a while. No, he lost at Summit. Wait, is that right? Or am I just misremembering? Oh, no, he did lose the Wizzrobe. I'm dumb. All right. Cool. PPMD is rank 0. SFAT lost to Jerry. Yeah, he lost to Jerry in 42nd at the same tournament, right? The Puff Gauntlet. What's S2J's worst loss for the year? Has he lost any, like, non-top 50? Lost to Bananas, but that's the Bananas effect. Kalamazoo, was that at... Was Johnny drunk at Mango the Homecoming? Do we have confirmation? How did S2J do at the home? Oh, because that would have... He would have probably been taking that seriously because to get into Summit. So that's a loss. That's probably a loss. Oh yeah, Gatsu's hot. Gatsu's hot for the second half of the year. That's what I meant to say. Not at Homecoming, yeah. So that's a loss. Schism. Okay, that's a winning set. Like that's a win. 3 sets he wins 2. That's a win there. Yeah. So then his worst loss is Michael and Gatsu. See, like, Gatsu also beat SFAT. Gatsu is sick. Gatsu is super good. Gatsu's really good. Yesterday is Michael loss. Both have a Kalamazoo loss, actually. Paragon Aragon and Commander Grains, thanks for the follows. Appreciate it. Uptime? Oh, God. I gotta put that... Shit. That's my thing to do. Beep. Boop. Oh, wait. I do that first. Shit. Beep. Boop. Yeah, my moderator bots are super sick, guys. They get that uptime. Real good. Can you see me typing in the... I don't even know. You can even see it in the frame. Oh, you can see my... you can see my mouse go over there. So, yeah. Now that I'm subtle about it. Mac technology. Ugh, Macs. Eesh. No thanks. SFAT lost to Smuckers. Like, all these guys are littered with kind of bad losses. Professor Pro's probably still top 100. Oh, well, it depends on what he's put up this year. Like he's definitely still top 100 caliber player. Like you don't lose that so easily. But if he has the results to be a top 100 player this year, that's a different question. He probably still does. Like without even looking at it, I'd believe. It's just weird with European players. Like I don't know what Amza's done this year. European Amza. Like, I don't know. Like, he's still definitely a top 100 player, but I don't know what results he's put up. I'd probably say I'm feeling S2J over SFAT. With the limited information I have here. Like, Ice is still a top 100 player. Probably still top 50. I don't think he was was he on the summer rankings? He was like super low. Oh, he was 35. Yeah, he's top 50 still, probably. Yeah, I'm thinking S2J over SFAT. Just kind of getting a feel for. Like, I don't notice anything egregious too over. Oh, they're both too over duck. SFAT does have a lot of walls. Yeah, HBox attended a lot. Oh, got to in the possibilities for top 25? I agree. I'm going to do that before I forget. Gatu's sick. Gatu is super sick. Yeah, but I think S2J over SFAT. But what is my reasoning for that? I can't just pick it because I feel that. Well, not having a brick wall of being able to having 2 Zain wins is pretty sick. Well, having 3 Amsa wins. Well, that's turning around? No, okay, it's back and forth. Well, it's turning. So that's he basically is winning against Amsa. Like we would expect him to beat Amsa. And we'd probably expect Wizzrobe to beat him. Yeah, the first time he won 2 sets in a row in like 3 years. What's they trade? So 7-10. That's what beat X. When did that? Big House. Man, I don't know. What's the original question? At tournaments, if there's a tournament every weekend, who would we expect to perform better? S2J will get upset sometimes, but S2J is pretty consistent, whereas SFAT has seemed to kind of fallen off recently. He lost to 2. He had like the 2 tournaments back to back. S2J doesn't have as many auto losses. That's kind of an interesting thing of Falcos. There being less to none Falcos in the meta, so they don't have to worry too much about that auto loss that Falcon can kind of be. Yeah, I think it's S2J over SFAT. Let me can I actually look at some stats to see if my feeling of SFAT underperforming at tournaments this year is valid? That's not what I want. Yeah, let's get some numbers in here. At least get some tournaments to look at real quick to make sure that I'm not just using my perception of SFAT being bad. SJ lost to West at Air 5. Yeah, Wes is weird. Wes is always weird. He's probably on the very cusp of top 20 or outside of it. Okay, so it's kind of what we'd expect from SFAT. Losing the Gatsu is not what we'd want to see. Beating Legends good. Oh, he beat Bonk, the homie. I love Bonk. Bonk's my favorite Twitter in Melee. Mango Mewtwo King, that's not bad. Amsa, Lucky. That's not really that bad. He probably shouldn't be losing to Lucky, but Lucky was on fire. Leffen. Oh, yeah, that was... That was a good tournament. He beat Surfera too, the legend. That's a good tournament. I'm gonna need to look at S2J's results again. SFAT's good. Oh, SFAT, yeah. If whatever this turns out to, these two are right next to each other on the ranking. SFAT's just such a good player. He's so solid. Looks like, yeah, the head-to-head is, or at least recently the head-to-head. On face roll. Listen to S2J. Lod's kind of, actually Lod's good, but yeah, that's not a loss we want to see. Losing the Kalamazoo, not great. Losing the Cyrox, also not great. Losing the Cyrox when he's inebriated is not great. That was that was when Cyrox was, yeah. Yesterday won the roast. Yeah, that is true. There's the Jerry 42nd tournament. Man, this is tough. All these are so tough. Why can't the rankings be easy? Oh, man. Hbox is a better player than all the Falcons? Yeah. I don't think it's so much the matchup. It's, I'm not answering the group chat because I'm on stream, homie. Yeah, I don't think it's so much the Falcon Puff matchup is bad. Falcon Puff matchup, like, might be a hot take. I really enjoy playing that matchup, playing it as Falcon. That's a really fun matchup to play. In like friendlies, I don't know about tournaments. I played one set of a in-tournament setting against, who did I play against? Someone at the Philly Arcadian, but that's a fun matchup. So is SFAT really been slumping lately, guys? I feel like I'm just, or has S2J really been hot lately? He did win the roast, that's true. Like, I see, like, one or two bad tournaments and a couple bad losses, and, like, his loss to Zain kind of coming out. But I think... Oh, Frenzy, dope. Thanks for the host. Really appreciate it. The homie. The myth about Hbox not being skilled. Yeah, he does run into... I think SFAT's still really good. Let's look at S2J's real quick to make sure. Because it feels like the... SFAT is bad, or SFAT's been slumping thing is not really, doesn't have as much weight to it as I thought. But let's see if S2J has really been as hot as we expect. Lost to Absent Page Swedish. That's kind of what we'd expect. Well, not losing the Absent Page. He shouldn't be losing the Absent Page. Plop Hungry Box. Kind of what we expect. Beating Wizzrobe is pretty dope. Beating Curb, the legend, and Blentech, baby. What was the picture? Oh, the picture's the same for everyone. Tafo, there's already so much effort and time put into putting all these stats. There's not going to be... Wheat's not going to do that. Wheat or Tafo's not going to do that. There's the Armada Leffen, not that bad. SFAT Axe. So what I'm starting to get here is that they pretty much have similar wins and losses. It's pretty close. Curb over Bobby Big Balls. Let's go Curb. Curb's the homie. Most of the cast can't deal with planking. Nintendo Labs? No, I've never heard of Nintendo Labs. Is that a player? Is that a YouTube channel? Absent Page is just good, guys. It's not against Falcon. He's just good. Yeah, like I haven't really seen anything like losing to Lod. Lod's really good. Yeah, you're starting when we keep on seeing Lod popping up. You're seeing why Lod is probably top 20. Lod just keeps on showing up everywhere. Losing Bananas is kind of not good, but what you'd expect kind of thing. Losing to Michael, another lost Absent Page. Fiction Army. They have pretty much comparable losses. Maybe if I could had a output spreadsheet where I could look at them like that, maybe I'd see like a slight favor of one to the other. But they have it looks like very comparable losses. West Balls, Leffen, Yeah, in the same situation, I'd expect. Oh, man. I think these guys are... Heard of brain speed? Nah. Locals do count. Locals, this debate happens every time, but like locals count more about trends. Like when I look at all these locals, I see that generally, I'm trying to see a trend here, but we generally kind of look at the trend. SoCal locals are also weird, because there's like top 50 players there. Have I heard of the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise? That's not a story the SaveAsUntitled would tell you guys about. So no, I've never heard such a thing. Yeah, Nintendo Labs, I've never heard of that name. Yeah, the SoCal's is dope. So let's look at their peaks wins, because I think consistency wise, the myth that SFAT has fallen off is kind of overplayed. SFAT is still really, really damn good. He may be a boring player in the sense that he doesn't make flashy plays. He might be like milquetoast, but SFAT's a good player. SFAT has always been a good player. Yeah. I bet you the Melee Stats guys would probably recognize... If the Melee Stats guys don't recognize those two names, there's two... Well, who is Nintendo Labs beaten? Salsan? I don't know. Salcon? I don't even know what that is. Oh, no. No. You almost got me. What about Professor Pro? Yeah, S2J's worst loss, Professor Pro. I know what you're doing, Skittles. I just got it too late. How many international players are going to make the top 100? If I had a reference point of last year, I could probably give you a good guess. This year's top 100 is just going to be so weird. But yeah, let's look at peaks, because I think consistency-wise and bad losses-wise, SFAT and S2J, at a glance, about the same. I'm just kind of looking at that 7 to 10 range. You know what? I think it's peaks. S2J takes over SFAT, because I think they're comparably consistent players. Like they've both taken some bad. Is it every one of these pairs has just been the order I already had? I think these guys are also, all of these pairs are so close. SFAT's sick though. I mean, he's not sick in the traditional sense of like sick player. But SFAT's just really good. Oh, rip Sechi. Yeah, SFAT's dope. S2J's dope. All these pairs are super close. And now the fun part? No, this is the part that gives me an aneurysm. This is where I die. Before I potentially jump into this, let me respond to my friend. He's like, what are we doing today? We're going to go play Melee at someone's house. What's going on? Housewarming party? Am I going to have to consume alcohol? Disgusting. 7 sounds good. Cool. If you had, you need to add one more person to finish out. Let me look at the list. Like these are all like super rough lists and super rough. Yeah, who is this Nintendo Labs? I feel like this is some big setup for a dumb joke that I'm gonna miss out on. Oh, Mike Hayes obviously would be joining this list. Let's see. Who am I maining in Ultimate? I can't think of a funny joke fast enough. I don't know. I'm looking at the Belmont. Seems super interesting because I'm a Castlevania boy. Really enjoy. I actually at that Melee tournament that you might have saw that I tweeted about at my school. Because everyone sucks at Melee at my school. I won the tournament. Without dropping a single game. I'm not good at Melee. Like everyone I played, absolute garbage. And there was like a 15-person tournament, but it was run by our like campus thing, so they had to give out like a prize. They can give out like money for the tournament. So I won one of those old NES classics, and I've been playing a ton of Castlevania. That game is, speaking of things that give me an aneurysm, that game is one of them. It's ridiculous. but super fun. So probably the Belmonts. How about Rishi? Oh, Rishi's dope. Is there anyone else that I'm... Rishi's probably a good choice. Rishi's a good player. I'm not, like, forgetting about anyone, right? Ryan Ford has had a quiet second half of the year. Shroomed is shroomed. Let me pull up my my John again. My third quarter rankings. See if someone who would be up here that I had up here. I think I had Lod one of the lowest out of our group. Were we just saying Rishi? Where did I? Oh yeah, yeah. I had Rishi about there. That was with the Armada win, so maybe I was right to put him there. Fiction, where is Fiction gonna be? Fiction's top 50. Banana's gonna be so far up. I have enough people? Yeah. Oops. Yeah, I thought that felt about right. Cobalt's good. Oh man, this is where the rankings start getting really hard. Yeah, let me keep these people in mind. Cobalt, Rishi, probably Fiction. Nintendo Labs is the Sonic Fox of UK Melee. That is a bold statement. I still don't believe that this Nintendo Labs is an actual player. I think this is just a really bad advertisement for the Labo. Like I want to Google who it is. Oh, wait, are you saying he's Sonic Fox in the way that he's Crush is going to be ranked? There's no question. There is zero chance that no, there's zero chance that Crush doesn't get ranked. I'm afraid to pull up this. Wait, that video has 31 views. I'm gonna have to pull up this link. Oh, does it have that weird? Let's see. Where's my? Why did I shrink the page like that? That's dumb. I'm dumb. It should be like there. I really should. Actually, I don't like ad blocker because I like supporting the people whose content I watch. He's the Fox? He looks pretty. I don't know who Lotto is, so I mean it's really hard judgment. Those up airs, those European up airs. I mean he looks like a technical Fox player. I'm not the best kind of to judge gameplay or like pick out little things that he's doing. That's not my forte. What's with the color of Falacia? I mean he's killing it right now. I don't know if I'm ready to jump into that was like a year ago. Hey, I mean if Labo gets good, yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for Labo. If he gets good, I can say who's the Labo man? Mooncake? Mooncake, are you Labo's #1 fan? Being Frenzy and Professor Pro? Okay. We're talking about people I recognize. Frenzy's probably... I don't think Frenzy has the wins to be top 100. He's good, though. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense, Skittles. Thanks. I did not believe that Labo was a top 100 player. Could have been a set between Dreffen and Buckeye. Ferocosaurus? I believe that's Ferocosaurus. Whatever. It's an ad lib. Thank you for the follow, homie. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to jump into the top 20 today because this is going to start being a big ol' mess. Which of the 4 people? Who did I cover? I covered Frenzy. Did I cover Frenzy? Frenzy, Nikki, Sechi, and Nebby. Europe. There we go. Nebby, Dadey, Nikki, and Frenzy. Nebby's probably the only one I think who would probably make it without knowing the results off the top of my head. Yeah, Nebby's probably the only one. Oh yeah, Frenzy's sick, but that SmashCon, if I remember correctly, that SmashCon almost as good as Labo is skill. I remember the SmashCon run was like he kind of just it was akin to a Ice's run at the Big House. It's nothing. Nothing is I don't want to make comments on these guys' skills. It's just like, do they have the results, which are two totally different questions. There's I forget. Melee Stats always roast whoever said it for the comment, but there's probably like 200 people who could be top 100. It just they have the result. There's 200 people who could like have the results. Yeah, like who did he actually beat? Because he got fortunate by DQ and upsetting over Triforce, coming all the way to America to upset another European. Yep. Okie doke. Okie doke. Crush at 16th. Yeah, I think I might call it for today. I'm a little heated from these debates. People are probably heated. As Fables is still here. Fables is super heated, but hopefully we're Fables is not here anymore. Now I can talk as much shit as I want on Fables. No. Sixth top 100 Fox will ever be. It's your boy Labo. It's him. Nintendo Labo. The legend. I'm gonna hit you with that fresh follow. Oh, and that Latios or Latias, how can I? There we go. I'm gonna hit him with follow. I don't want notifications though. I'm not that invested in the Labo. He's a real player. Now, guys. Now I know who my zero rank is. It's obviously Nintendo Labo. Come on, he's here. Nintendo Labo. I'm just gonna. You're a Labo now. Sorry, I've commandeered your name. Wait, let me make sure it's in the right font. Oh, I have a Capcom font. Sick. Where is it? No, where is it? There we go. And perfect. All right. So I'll follow you, Skittles. I'm not following anyone else. That's it. Skittles. Skittles has been here for a while. I recognize that name. You're gonna do it. Yeah, Labo's best player in the world. Yeah, we got our zero rank for now. Unless someone gets off the meme train, he's the best spot in the world. 1001 H-Box. No, guys, no. I'm not following. No. Oh no. Oh, unfollow Skittles. Okay, yeah, it's only fair because I don't want to Skittles. I have nothing against you, but I feel like if I follow you, I have to follow everyone. I'm only following Labo because he's the best player in the world. Sorry, Skittles. I got to bring enough food for the entire class. I can't do this. I can't be that guy. That's probably gonna wrap it up. Oh no, unfollow me. Oh, what are you gonna do? No. Damn. Yeah, I think I'll probably stream tomorrow, guys. Starting up on this. It's still gonna be weird because I mean, obviously all the stats aren't in, and there's not a great way to compare these dudes. But I think we're gonna start. I'll maybe get through like top 20 tomorrow. Crush's very few wins. Yeah, we're not gonna start this debate. This is gonna get super complicated and heated. Hyper Hobbit and Labs, thanks for the follows. Poor Skittles. I'm sorry. You guys did this. If no one else asked for a follow, Skittles would still have it. Yeah, but I'll probably do like a stream tomorrow. Go back to OG save. What do you mean? What's the old save? I missed what is when I go back to Let's Plays and stuff? when Melee eventually dies. And how long till Ultimate comes out? 2 weeks? Oh, Aiken and Mooncake, thank you for the follows. Everyone's bringing the... Oh, you want me to ask me to follow you, but no. No one's going to stop following me. Should I stop being a Patreon of Pika? I don't know. I mean, maybe he'll put out some content soon. I don't know what he is in the pipeline. He's got, like, life going on. Be it a monthly, but I'll watch the VOD. Damn right you'll watch the VOD. This VOD also should be up tomorrow on the channel as long as I get that sorted out. What was I going to... Oh, I was going to look at who I'm going to host. Can someone tell me how to host someone else after? Because I want to do that. I don't know if I have anything else to say. Anything you guys want to ask before I dump it off to someone else? Do I have am I number one on Melee right now? I mean, who's streaming on a Friday afternoon? But that's sick. That's me. That's super sick. Thank you guys for all coming out. I'm surprised how many people showed up for this. It's pretty sick. Who do I know? Which of these names do I recognize here? I don't recognize anyone. Come on, guys. This is just... Oh, featuring Riobeat, the homie Beer Man. Host Jesus. Who do I want to... What's this guy? Oh, is he playing Falco? Oh, this guy's playing Falco. I'm going to host him. Okay, someone tell me how to host someone, though. I don't know how to do this. Is it just exclamation point host? Is that how we do this thing? Or can I, like, hit something? Oh, I can report him. There we go. So, like... Is this how this works? Slash host. Okay, well, good. Slash host username. Riobeat's gonna probably be top 100. Riobeat's sick. Yeah, but I don't think I've really got anything else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I had a really good time. I always love these ranking streams. Ranking season's sick. Yeah, I think that's, unless you guys, okay, we can go back to the list one more time before we end off. This is what we got. We got cooking. This is where we're about headed for tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I mean, just follow me over here, follow me on Twitter, and you'll know when I'm going live and all that jazz. Yeah, but this is always so sick. S to J over SFAT, boo. Scroll U. Oh, scroll up. Boop. The most important part of the list. Yeah. Pew Pew's sick, guys. People are sleeping on Pew Pew. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for coming to join me. Go watch Random Falco in his chat, Mango Falco. No, you gotta spam the save pog. The worst emote ever. Yeah, but I think that's about it. Thank you guys for watching and all this jazz. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I don't know how to do it. It's back. So what is this? Backslash at alive, or it's backslash host, or it's /host. Host. This guy. Did I do it right? I don't think I did it right. Do I do the? Is it the other slash? /. Okay. How about rating? No, I don't want to rate him. All right, but I'm gonna peace out, end the stream. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. Go enjoy this Netplay Falco for a bit, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks so much, dudes.